Sup y'all, Winnie here, and today we're going to be checking out SCP-1412, Two Dead Sisters. I was going to just say the title, but I didn't want to just start off like, we're going to check out Two Dead Sisters today, ha ha ha. But it claims to be safe. SCP-1412 are kept in 2x2x7 meter terrariums, filled partially with aerated soil at Sector 28. Rooms in the containment cells would be filtered for humidity and supplied with typical ventilation for oxygen and carbon dioxide. Description: the pair comprising 1412 closely resembles Cryptomeria Japanese cedar trees, standing 4.45 meters in height and 1.21 meters in diameter at the base. The pair has a similar biological profile and varies only slightly in appearance. Dendrochronological surveys of the trees are inconclusive due to a lack of annual rings inside the trunks. Modern dating methods return various results ranging from blank months to 65 years. Closer inspection of bark samples shows a lack of cellular activity. SCP-1412 achieves mobility through growth. Frontal maws located underneath the bases of the trees digest plant and animal matter, which is then processed at an irregular rate, producing more bark for propulsion, effectively pushing them forward. Feeding in this manner does not seem to be crucial to the existence of SCP-1412, although in most cases either have been shown to move given an opportunity. 1412 will not consume human matter and does not actively hunt for food save for the purpose of using it for mobility. Researchers note: the amount of energy needed for mobility is minimal, although this energy seems to be consumed quickly. This suggests the distance traveled by these trees took place over at least 600 years, estimation given the mobility of 1412 without energy, and the time it takes for new plant matter to grow. This means that SCP-1412 would have traveled faster in denser areas, and may have been relatively dormant until new food made itself available in more arid areas. See attached diagram compiled by researcher Sanders of SCP-1412's course in the last 200 years. Circles indicate periods of inactivity. It's just kind of zooping around. Zoop, stop. 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 Okay. During testing, cadavers placed in the hollow opening near the base of the trees are forced out with no evidence of digestion or mastication. The pair seems to prefer traveling at a relatively close distance. Top speeds for either instance of 1412 clocks at 8 knots. A large portion of the bark seems to be severely damaged and charred. The cause is assumed to be annual rainfall. Introduction to small amounts of water, 1 liter, caused the bark to combust. Damaged sections of the trees do not appear to heal, but this does not result in reduced mobility or any abnormal behavior. Fire on the bark shows a faint purple, burning at roughly 200 degrees Celsius. Further study into the mechanism eliciting this process is underway. The pair seems to be immune to fire up to temperatures of 1300 degrees Celsius. SCP-1412 was discovered in 2010 at Tenryu Akumikawa Park by a group of civilians hiking in the area. The group was interviewed and administered with amnestics, while a current expedition was undertaken by Agent Breen and researcher Sanders. The team reported following a trail of twisting horizontal trunks through 23 HA of dense forest. The area surrounding the then dead bark was barren, although this range was reported to have only stretched roughly 1 meter on either side of the husks. 1412 was eventually discovered near Atera 7 Falls after 2 days tracking. See Containment Report 1412 for further details. Addendum 1412A Sample Analysis. Further testing of the inside of 1412 reveals a negligible amount of radiation, 0.89 microsieverts per hour. A cross-section of 1412 reveals a spiraling mound of calcified gray matter located within which replaces nearly 80% of the hardwood. Audio from Containment Report. Sanders and I reached Terra 7 Falls after following the husks for roughly 2 days. We found the pair comprising 1412 near the overhang of Atera 7. Each of them was leaning forward on the overhang. Sanders got in a bit closer to check things out. She didn't find anything unusual aside from the faint purple glow near the bottom of the trunks. Things were a bit warm too, didn't seem to be moving at all. I had Sanders page the evac unit. Note, the trees were very close to falling into the river. Excavation revealed a large rock underneath the banks obstructing the trajectory. So were they trying to go into the river, or did they just get stuck there and were just burning? But I guess the reason they call them dead sisters is because they are dead trees that were just together like twins. But that's going to do it for this entry. If you liked it, like and subscribe, be appreciated. If you did, bell notifications later.